Hey everybody, it's Alexia from amysticspath, back with another video for you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. Now today, this video is on moon sign guidance. So if you do not know your moon sign again, please, and you want to see the guidance for your moon sign on a personal level, please go to www.astro-charts.com. If you know your birth, day, month, year, obviously time and location are the big tickers though. Okay, so go ahead and do that if you do not already know, and if you do, then I want to go ahead and start with this video. And for the first spot, we have our earth signs, our water signs, then our fire signs, then our air signs. So if you are a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus moon sign, not sun sign, moon sign. Okay, first we have the Judgment card, the Devil, the Hierophant, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Magician. And for you guys, I feel like you almost have to stop and I don't want to say weigh your pros and cons, but I almost feel like stop and feel the energy, because there's almost this energy of like aggression that is coming through that you're kind of trying to dismantle. But it's almost like you need to center yourself first. That's the big thing, centering yourself, because of this like aggression or opposing force that you feel like you're kind of coming up against. So center yourself and really just like breathe and come within yourself instead of trying to be so forceful. Okay, and whatever this is, whatever like this opposition that you're facing, there is a need for you to seek other counsel and get help and information. If not help, it's information and resources that you need to be getting with this this obstacle that you have in front of you. Okay, so we're really, and this is like research. It's not always so maybe you need some help from somebody that is already knowledgeable in this area, or you need to get some information and some resources. Okay, this is the Seven of Pentacles, is a level of working together with others. I feel like what it is that you're trying to manifest, this intention of that you have of dismantling this energy, is really suited within the help of others for a common goal. Okay, so I feel like this task that you're coming up against isn't something that you have to do by yourself, even though necessarily you may rather like to look structured and look like you have it all together and do it by yourself. There is a level of needing others' help and needing others' information, and that is a part of the resources that you are using that is in your vicinity. When we see this card is about the resources that we have on hand. So is somebody else willing to help you or have the knowledge that you need to be able to beat past this obstacle and aggressive energy that you are kind of fighting against to try to get past. Okay, so really kind of, I feel like there's a need to, one, center yourself and open yourself to the help of others, because we can't always do it alone. And that is a big thing that a lot of us have to accept or get used to, is that you can't always fight every battle alone. Sometimes you need help. So it's okay to come together with others for a common goal. It's literally a part of one of the resources that you have that you may be neglecting or negating to hold on to or to grab onto or to use for your benefit. All right, so open yourself up to that too. No, you don't have to do everything completely alone all of the time. Okay, and that is what I'm seeing for my moon earth signs: Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, now for my moon water signs, we have empowerment, the Tower, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. Now, I can see that you have some changes that are kind of coming in that may be unexpected, or some just unexpected crazy energy that has kind of came in to your atmosphere, right? And it's been kind of heavy. It's been kind of hard to trudge through or to get through, to just deal with this kind of upset or this like surprising energy that kind of came through. Okay, but when we're looking at this this breakdown and this upset that's been difficult to deal with, difficult to kind of get through your day, difficult to get through mentally, right? This upset, this change has been meant to empower you. So this is almost a lesson of grabbing up your own personal power from almost like the boots, or from like literally like the image I'm getting is like, you know, like literally it's coming down from like literally the depths, the bottom, like pulling up your socks. Like it's coming down from the depths, from like really beneath, like from things that you didn't even know that you possessed within you. This is what we're talking about here, okay? It's meant to empower you in that way, to show yourself in a sense of how powerful and how much in control of your own reality that you really are. Now, within this energy, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and this is showing what it is that you want to cast down, what it is that you want to bring down, what it is that you want to invoke, what it is that you want to create within the physical, within your physical life, okay? Within your outer exterior, all right, of your life. What is it that you want to create? What it is that you ideally want? Not what it is that you have now, but what it is that you ideally want. And this breakdown, this situation is causing you to be put into a place of what is it that you really want, and then building that up with structure from a strong foundation, from the depths of below, from where you have to pull up this empowerment from. All right, we're looking at strength and structure here. So this is showing you a big breakdown or upset that's hard to get to, or that's hard to get through. All right, and this is triggering your own power and your own empowerment, but it's working to focus. What is it that you want? Okay, you want this. Okay, so since you want this thing, or you want, this is what you want your reality to look like. This is what you want your home to look like. This is what you want your business to look like, okay? This is what you essentially want it to look like. And the fact of the matter is, where you are right now, the situations that have gotten brought to you right now, and I have goosebumps everywhere, guys. The situation that you're brought to now is not this Nine of Pentacles. It is not what is good enough for you. It is not what it is that you want. It is not the vision that you've even had. Okay, it is not. And that is why there's this breakdown and this upset. Things are kind of feeling like they're hard to get through, because you have to pull yourself up from fucking rock bottom, all right? And build up with structure and stability, because that is essentially what you want. You want structure and stability. You don't want the fucking lightning to come and blow your fucking tower apart because your bricks weren't grouted good enough, okay? Seriously. We have to build it up with structure, with a solid foundation of what it is that we want to have, to hold, to be able to create for ourselves, to have in the luxury of our environment, all right? We have to build that up with structure. But we can't build something up with structure in a foundation that's already built. You ain't build that, somebody else did, okay? You cannot be in a space where you're building up structures and building up foundations, or building up foundations and then the structure, right? And something that already has a foundation and a structure. That's why it was hit with this surprising energy of breakdowns, for you to be able to build up your own structure, all right? And what it is that you actually want, okay? And that is what I'm seeing for my moon water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, okay? Now for my moon fire signs, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. We have Persuasion, the Justice card, the Three of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Lover's card. And what I'm seeing for my fire signs, guys, is that you have a vision, okay? You have a vision of what it is that you have to offer, of what it is, of how you want to serve, your community, or the work that you want to put out there, that you want to do, the contribution that you want to make within the physical, okay? You have a vision of this, all right? And it's something that lies deep within your heart. But I feel like you are in a place where you are almost trying to persuade someone else of your talents, of your gifts, of what you have to offer. Okay, so there's a level of persuading here that needs to be done, of convincing that you are the right person for the job, or that you are the right person in general, or that this thing is going to be good. It's going to be a good venture. It's going to be a good avenue for you. Okay, so you're weighing your pros and cons here, but it's not for you. It's showing, it may be showing someone else. It might be showing your partner before you go on a business venture, or a potential boss, or, whatever the case may be. It could be a friend that you want their support, or, whatever the case may be, that there's some level of showing people what it is. These are the good points. These are the bad points. The good points outweigh the bad points. Or I'm good enough. I'm strong enough. I'm intelligent enough to beat past these cons because I'm already aware of them. Okay. So there's a level of persuading people for what it is that you have to offer. It's not like manipulation or control or anything like that. It's literally like trying to get somebody to see what it is that you have to offer. And the big thing within this is when we are presenting ourselves within a project that we're doing, or something that we want to get started, or something that we want to basically pursue, whether we're being an entrepreneur and we need like spousal approval, or whatever the case may be, is that you're not in a space where you are trying to persuade somebody from what it is that you think that they want to hear. Okay, because that is manipulation, and we're not doing that. Okay, that's not going to get you what it is that you want in truth. It might get you what it is that you want in the moment, but there's a really big chance that manipulation will backfire on you. All right, so this is a level of honesty that's coming from your heart, of what it is that you have to offer, what it is that you have to put out there, what it is that you have to give. That's coming from your heart. All right, it's coming from your heart, and it is, and it's in truth. All right, so whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you have to that you're trying to persuade for this vision that it is that you have, whether it's in like the work aspect, or whatever it is that you have to offer within the physical to the world. To come at it at a very open and honest point, of how it is that you want to, of what it is that you actually want. There's no actual need for manipulation. That's really going to cause you more heartache and more issues here. In all actuality, it's really just coming from your heart. And I feel like this message is saying that you are good enough to exert this task, right? But you have to believe in yourself, and it's not always like, we don't always want to try to fit the vision of somebody else because we think that is what it is that they want, or how it is that we can get what it is we want. We want to come at it from truth, because this is going to give it the immaculate that it actually needs, the potential, the awesomeness of what it actually is. All right. And this is what I'm seeing for my fire moon sign. So if your moon is in a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, all right, we need to really be honest and open and truthful about what it is that we have to offer, and the vision that we have within the mundane, within the physical, of how we can be a contribution, of what it is that we're good at, what it is that we have to offer. Okay. And that is what I'm seeing for my fire moon signs. Now, my air moon signs, we have so Aquarius and Gemini and Libra. All right. So we have the Revenge card, the Page of Cups, the Five of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Knight of Swords. All right. And here we have almost a lot of angry and passionate emotions that are coming up that we're almost just trying to walk through. Like, maybe we're not trying to let people know that we're like literally enraged and would literally like take somebody's head off, because we're not trying to fall victim to that. But nevertheless, there's this rage, there's this energy that is encompassing you and almost swirling within you. And it's as if you're trying to cope and trying to walk through the world, as if, you know, it's not bothering you, but it truly is. And the fact of the matter is, you don't even know how you're doing this. Like, you don't even know what it is that you're doing in a level of how to get through this, of how to not exerting, to being angry, to not, you know, like letting these attributes out, but also to not be so angry, to not let things affect you. And it's like, but it's there nonetheless. And it's like, you're trying to mask it, but there's this fight. It's a fight. It is a fucking fight to mask this rage and this anger. And it's not even just rage and anger. Rage and anger are stemming from being hurt and feeling wounded, feeling conflicted, feeling uncomfortable, okay? So nevertheless, this is a fight, all right? And one that you're not very open with sharing with other people. You might even see down 1 minute and seem fine the next because of your duality, all right? And often another thing that we see a lot with air signs is that, especially when we're looking at Gemini and Aquarius, can come off angry because of the lack of wanting to actually deal with the actual emotion itself. All right. When looking at the High Priestess card, this is again looking at the duality of our thoughts. All right. The duality of what that is. One, we need to really connect to our higher selves and listen to what is truth. Sometimes we might need help with that because of the confliction within the thoughts, the negative aspect, the positive aspect. All right? And we're looking at these, we're examining them, but we're examining them in what? We're examining them in truth. Okay? So we can examine these energies in truth of what it is that's making us angry, what's making us want revenge, but maybe not necessarily acting out on it, but there definitely may be like a level of wishing, right? But this, you know, and it's an internal fight, so we need to really factor and look at where they're coming from in truth. And then make the decision of what it is that we're going to run with, what it is that we're going to go with. All right. I can't tell you what decision to make. Obviously, it would be a good idea to make a positive decision, to live in a positive mental aspect. Now, I'm not going to tell you that it's going to be easy, because it's not. I'm not going to sugarcoat shit and make you think that this battle may be easy to overcome. It may be, but it may not be. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that it definitely is, because it might not be. It's a battle, and it might even be a fundamental battle. It might even be a core issue that has been suppressed. Okay? So we're looking at our thoughts and truth. Where is it stemming from? And then we're going to go with what it is, where it's stemming from. All right, and we need to almost make the plan to deal with what it is stemming this this anger. All right, what is stemming? What's the cause? What's the root? So once we figure that out, we can debunk it. We can get rid of it. We can analyze it and get to know it. And you're probably like, well, who wants to do that? Emotions generally make me uncomfortable. well. It might not be comfortable, but it is necessary to understand it and get to know it. Because when we understand our anger and our rage, we get to know it. We uncover our fear, our sadness, our humility, and our depression. Okay? That is why you have to get comfortable with it and see where it's rooting from. Because anger is always an emotion that is exerted from feeling low and weak out of vulnerability. And anger makes us feel strong, although it keeps us very blind. So, it is very important that we debunk the root of our anger and our issue, okay? And that is what I'm seeing for my air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So I hope that everybody has gotten everything that they need out of this moon sign guidance. If you feel like you need a reading specifically for yourself, please do not hesitate to contact me. I would love to work with everyone. Have a great day.